Well, there it is, the brand spanking new Kia Niro. And it's a car that competes with the Prius and the Ford C-Max. Yes, it's a hybrid, and Kia says it's going to get up to 50 mpg. And we're going to tell you all about it coming up right now. All right, Steve, you just rolled out a brand new Prius and C-Max competitor. Why do you think there's white space in that market segment?
There's lots of white space from a variety of perspectives. It starts with the design and the aesthetic.
Yeah.
We think that there are some polarizing views on the existing product that are out there, and this car comes to market with a gorgeous CUV-like design and aesthetic. It's got an athletic stance and crisp shapes and forms. So from a design and concept point of view, we think there's plenty of white space. The second area is the way the car drives. Now the powertrain configuration is very, very different from a traditional eCVT or power splitter series parallel hybrid. So what that means is that the car drives very crisply, it's very engaging, it's not sloppy, it's quite fun to drive.
Yeah, most hybrids, let's face it, the emphasis is on fuel economy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the braking's kind of artificial.
That's right.
The acceleration is kind of lazy.
Right.
It's just not a very engaging car. How have you changed that in the Niro to make it much more driver focused?
Right. So the throttle response, the way the transmission shifts is completely different from a traditional hybrid. A lot of the origin of the way the car drives and feels is the transmission. It's a traditional 6-speed transmission. It's a dual clutch transmission, which
cool. That's cool.
Right, and it's got a big meaty electric motor between it and the engine. So between the engine's efficiency, it uses an Atkinson cycle in GDI, the torque of the motor driving through a crisp 6-speed DCT, the end result is a very sporty, engaging driving feel. It's very different from an eCVT.
What's the coefficient of drag? It looks very aerodynamic.
It is 0.29.
Yeah, that's very
It's pretty clean for a car this size, too.
For a car this size. And in the presentation, you said up to 50 mpg. Have you released numbers yet? Obviously, that's an important.
We haven't released numbers yet, but 50 is looking pretty good.
That's a real number, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's very impressive.
It's impressive.
Yeah, it's hard to get.
Yes.
All right, and here's the softball question. What's your favorite part of the car?
My favorite part of the car is the design.
Yeah.
I think the design looks really cool. It's unlike anything that's out there. But I love the way it drives as well. So that's how I'd answer the question.
And you said later on there'll also be a plug-in hybrid.
There will be a plug-in hybrid.
So right now you're just coming to market with a regular hybrid, but the plug-in's coming.
That's right.
And when will that be?
It's going to be after launch.
All right, yeah. We want to put the focus on this vehicle.
That's right.
That's right. Once upon a time, safety tech like forward collision braking used to be the sole domain of cars like the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. But because technology trickles down, the Niro will have it as well. A lot of safety tech in the vehicle. Let's go over some of that.
Sure. So the car will be available with automated emergency braking, forward collision warning, lane keep assist, those kinds of technologies.
Stuff that's in the more expensive.
That's right.
Cars.
That's exactly right. So that technology is trickling down market. It will be available in this car, essentially to offer the driver additional safety tech to, for example, advanced emergency braking. We'll stop the car if it senses that you're not engaged in stopping the car.
Completely stop it. You just won't warn it. You'll actually hit the brakes.
That's right.
Oh, cool.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And let's talk about pricing. Have you announced pricing yet?
We haven't announced pricing. We'll announce that a little closer to launch.
And when is launch?
Launch
will it be available?
Launch will be available in the United States in January of 2017.
Now, a lot of our viewers are from outside the United States. Is this a global car? Will we also be sold in the rest of the world?
Yes, Roman. As a matter of fact, it goes on sale in Europe before the United States.
Okay.
So it's going to go on sale in Korea in a couple of months. And then it'll go on sale in Europe in the summertime, and then we'll get it almost a year from now in the United States.
So about this time next year?
That's right.
Is it 2017?
We're still working on that, but probably 2017.
All right, and is it built here or is it built in Korea?
It's built in Korea,
okay.
in the Hwasong assembly.
Why is it called a Niro?
Well, you know,
you guys have cool names, right?
We do have cool names. We're really proud of the names, and there's a certain cadence to the name: Kia Soul, Kia Optima, and in 2013. Kia created a concept car called the Niro, which was debuted here in Chicago, and the name just resonated. It seemed to, it rolled off the tongue right. It seemed to sound right. Kind of sounds like Near Zero, which is our emissions and so forth. So, and we had some traction with that name in the marketplace, and we thought it was fitting for this car.
Yeah, it's cool that you don't have that kind of alphanumeric nomenclature, right? Because if it was the Kia LT15H,
right,
or S.
X, yeah, or something, because it's old. Yeah, right. That's
All
right.
Well, thank you very much for your time. And guys, if you're interested in this car, you're going to have to hold on. It's not going to be available for a year, but I'm sure that you guys are doing a lot of buzz to build up to the launch of this officially.
Thank you very much, Roman.
Okay, thanks, appreciate it.
You're welcome, thanks.
So if you like this car, you've got about a year to wait before it officially hits our shores. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Car. Check out tflcar.com for more news, views, and of course, Chicago Auto Show brand new car reviews. See you guys next time. Ciao. All right, Al, we're standing in front of the brand new, newest Camaro, right? The sportiest one, the 1LE.
Right.
So first of all, let's start with the easy stuff. How do you know it's a 1LE?
The easiest identifier of the 1LE
Yep.
is the flat black or satin hood wrap. If you go back in history, the 1LE and the 4th generation Camaro had a black roof.
Yep.
We brought the 5th gen 1LE back, and it had a hood wrap. Very identifiable, easy on the road, but it also has black wheels. So the exterior looks are the flat black hood and the black wheels.